Alrighty. What's going on, guys? It's time to check in with y'all. Hope you're doing great, and welcome to another episode of the podcast. My name is Kyle. I am your host. And if you haven't already, make sure you follow, hit the subscribe button, listen to this wherever you may get your podcast. But you for sure should be listening on the free iHeartRadio app, where you just type in on the search bar MARRAMENTALITY podcast, and it's going to be the first one that pops up, so you can find any of the episodes that I've done at your convenience. This podcast is all about mindset talks for men that are chasing greatness, discipline, overall basically better version of themselves. There's a lot of podcasts out there that are on self-improvement, so the fact that you chose to listen to me and this specifically means a lot, and I'm not going to waste your time. I just wanted to come on here and check in with you guys. I'm going to go through a bunch of stuff, really. I haven't seen you guys since our last episode, which was a month ago. Last episode, out of all of them, got really good feedback and engagement overall. 176 views, 8 likes, 2 comments. That's nothing crazy by any means, but it is something. And before that, basically was staying very consistent with the videos. Get Out of Your Head with Brian Sachetta, talking brands and partnerships with Matt Kovacs. I did a video reacting to the people that I've had on the podcast. And then, so basically, up until the Stephen Ambrosino episode, I was very consistent, and honestly, a lot has just happened since. Welcome to the episode. This is literally just a check-in with you guys, check-in with myself. Hopefully you guys are doing great. And I just kind of wanted to give a rundown with what I've been up to in life. Maybe you can relate, maybe you're in a different season of life, but this is just to kick back, relax, and kind of get away, if you will, from your daily routine. So let's get on with it. First, we're going to start with unemployment. The last 3 months for me have been very interesting, and they've been very hard. I went from a regular full-time job to basically figuring out how to make ends meet. Started doing Walmart Spark, finally got accepted to it, and started doing it. Instacart and DoorDash, all while trying to find a regular job on top of all that. Now, doing delivery services, it can be very stressful, and the earnings fluctuate every day, every week. I was just happy to get accepted to Spark finally, because I've been waiting for a few months now. I finally got accepted. And there's a big difference between getting multiple orders that are minimum of $20 and up, compared to a lot of the stuff that you get with like Instacart and DoorDash, which are typically less, and usually the distance is further. So last 3 months have been crazy, because I've been just trying to find out, where is my income going to be coming from? On top of how do I eat and stuff like that, how do I feed my pets? So it's been a very interesting 3 months, been pretty stressful. The universe has helped your boy out in various ways from various people, so I'm very blessed and fortunate for all that. Speaking of Spark, I came out with a Spark driver page on TikTok. It's called Spark It Up with Kyle. It's exactly what it sounds like. The goal of the page is to eliminate the debt, get into a second income, and eventually make it into regular income, which is what everyone is trying to do. Nowadays, everything is expensive, and sometimes having a regular full-time job just doesn't cut it. So I'm someone that has big visions, just like you watching this, so I gotta do what I gotta do. If that means having multiple jobs, so be it. But I came out with a TikTok page, and it's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be engaging, it's supposed to have people learn from it, share their tips and tricks, just like I am doing on there. And at the end of the day, no one is perfect. Every single day, the money earnings is different, the situations are different, and I just think it's a fun, engaging way for everyday people to just engage with, hey, this is how I'm making money in today's economy, and hopefully you can do the same. From fitness aspect, wow, we have been really off and really inconsistent. I am one to preach consistency, especially when it comes to fitness. But between losing a job and trying to figure out where money's coming from, and moving or thinking you're moving to not actually moving, has put a lot of stress and overall, like, just stress on me. And usually I'm really good with getting into the gym or running and just having that be part of my regular routine. And it just hasn't. And I've been extremely pissed off with that. I'm someone that usually doesn't like to make excuses because there's no room for them when it comes to working out, working on yourself, working on your body, and just trying to, improve. So I've been hard on myself for that. There hasn't been any excuses. It's just been me saying I'm just not going to do it. And that is not a standard that I'm okay with. So by putting it out there into the world, I am basically holding myself accountable. I will say, about a month ago, I posted an accountability thing, and it was strictly to say, hey, I'm sick and tired of being in this stuck routine. I'm gonna snap out of it, and this is what I'm gonna do. Document the journey, and that never happened. And right now, I'm happy to say that I'm working on content that is supporting that. And it has led me to this new level of consistency, this new level of, okay, they might not be exactly how you want them to be, but control what you can control and take that very literal. So that's what I've done. So what you'll see on my Built by Mara page coming soon is a weekly carousel of what my training program has looked like. And you'll notice a lot of it is the same. If you do different workouts every single week, you're not going to see results. You have to work consistently on the same exercises for about a month or two to really see improvements. And then once you see those improvements, you can start incorporating the other stuff. I've seen plenty of people make this mistake, and they always come back with the same thing, which is, why am I not seeing results? Well, it's because you're simply trying to do way too much. You got to take some of the stuff that you really like and just do that for a little bit, stay consistent with it, and then add more. So hopefully you guys can take this carousel and apply it to yourself. These are the things that I used to do for myself back in 2016, 2017, and 2018. It really transformed my physique. It overall changed my mindset. And I'm not going to lie, from a nutrition aspect, it completely revolutionized what I consumed. So I'm really hoping that it helps people. I'm really hoping people reach out for questions, for training advice, or to have me work with them one-on-one to help hit their goals. Another part to the carousel is I'm promoting private training sessions. I promoted one-on-one training for the longest time, and I don't think a lot of people like that approach. Private training is exactly what it sounds like. It is private training where you want, when you want, and how you want. Entirely in a closed environment. You may be wondering, I go to a big gym. How can it be private? The exercises I give you are all private. If someone sees what you're working on and they like it, too bad. They gotta DM me. They gotta privately consult me, because at the end of the day, this is all private. Yeah, I'm just pushing private training because that's what it is. It is my own way of training you to get the results you want and you need. And it's my own way of doing it. So I'll be posting that very soon. Be on the lookout for that. Today is August 12th, which means Season 4 of Reacher drops today. 3 episodes. Super stoked for that. Shout out to Alan Richardson. Started with Blue Mountain State all those years back, and now dudes with Reacher. If you want, a few years back, I did a Reacher type workout. And pull that up. You can apply it to yourself. Train and feel just like him. Country music fans or heavy metal fans out there, Brantley Gilbert released his album Sins of the Father. Five Finger Death Punch released their new album. Forget what the it's called though. Quite the fan. And we are in summer. It's America's 250th birthday. So I hope you guys celebrated it. It was a big one. Lots of things happened, as you know. And yeah, I didn't really have a lot to talk about on this episode. I just wanted to get on here and give a quick check-in with you guys. I want to know the type of videos, type of episodes, type of podcast content you guys want to see. I feel like I've been doing a great job of the guests that I've had on here, but I want to know more specifically the type of conversations and topics you want me to have or talk about, cover, go over with people. It doesn't matter to me, as long as we're keeping it to the core with what this podcast is about. That's all that matters. We have about 4 months left this year, which is crazy to say. And my goal with this podcast is to be ranked at the very end of the year. It doesn't matter where we are, but I want to be ranked for this under the self-improvement category on Apple, iTunes, and iHeartRadio podcast. So if we can do that, that would be great. This was just a very quick and simple check-in with you guys. I hope you guys are doing great. School is getting back into session, so if you're in school, cool. If not, awesome. But yeah, I'm going to get off of here now. Thank you guys for checking in with your boy, and I will see you in the next one.